Hello, guys. It's just amazing. It's very amazing to kind of have you guys on board. And I'm actually trading. I'm literally trading gold. Ahead of actually entered ahead of the U.S. election. I've taken a bit of my lot size kind of minimal because of my balance. Okay, I'm trading in pounds here. Um, it's fantastic. I'm actually streaming live. I know, yes, because I want you guys to see something. So this is my first TP, and this is my second TP. Right now, gold is known to be a safe haven asset. Right, when we say safe haven, you take the keyword safe. Right, it's safe to actually trade gold or have in possession with gold during moment like this. Investors kind of get themselves involved with gold to secure their investments. You understand? Now let's get into the US. Um, I'm streaming. I'm trying to stream. Yes. I'm actually. Let's get to the US election. US election. Alright, so as at now, we can see that Trump has actually taken up 60% of the votes within these areas like Indiana and Kentucky. Sorry, Kentucky. Kentucky. It's really funny. It's really funny what I said. So Kentucky, right? And Indiana, these two states actually, Trump is actually leading by that by 63.2%. The swing states, we've not had that one in place now, but let's focus on this. So I'm actually trading gold. Those of you who joined in, I'm trading gold. It's fantastic. You can literally join me, and we kind of have fun with it. Okay, okay, okay. I'm trying to check up with myself and see if everything is fine. You understand? Okay, let me share with some other people. Okay. I know. Um, Sharing people, whatever they join is fine. If they don't join, I have no problem. I need to actually edit the name. It doesn't sound right. US election. Trading gold, Forex, gold analysis, 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 FX trading. Okay, fantastic, 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 fantastic. Um, okay, okay, let me save. Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. Let me delete this from the group and let me copy, let me share. In fact, it's fantastic, you know. This thing is giving me some weird, well, okay, let me share. I'm sharing a lot of people as much as possible. If they join in, fine. If they don't, fine. But I know a lot of people find this video online after because I'm gonna make a lot of money. We're gonna make a lot of money. We're gonna make a lot of money on both sides. If we lose the money, we lose everything. Yes. If we lose, fine. If we don't lose too, fine. Like, oh, my machine is slowing down. So, as I said, there's swing states. Um, Whoever wins the swing states, there's a possibility that the person becomes U.S. president. So it's between Donald Trump and Kamala Harris. And so we're actually waiting on who wins. But in as much as who wins, we actually gonna focus on gold and hits deep into gold. Buy good at this moment. Um, take advantage of it. There's US 30, there's US 100, there's German 40 cash, a lot more. So we actually taking advantage of what we really literally have. So as it stands now, Donald Trump is leading by 19. Kamala is still maintains 3. And if you look at the vote percentage, Trump is actually leading, but we cannot really like, we cannot really conclude. Okay, we cannot conclude if Trump had won or Kamala Harris had won because there's a lot out there. There's voting being cast, and we are waiting for the big deal to happen. You understand? In as much as that happens, we're actually going to focus on the markets, right? And whatever it brings to us, we are praying that it brings good fortune to us. So this U.S. election, a lot of you who don't know much about U.S. election, it actually happens once in a lifetime. So when it happens once in a lifetime, you need to take advantage of it. Irrespective of your location, you need to take advantage of the U.S. election like once in a lifetime. Oh, get it? Yes. Once in a lifetime, you need to take advantage, and I'm actually taking advantage of it. Trading gold at this moment is fantastic. It's fantastic. It's fantastic. Yeah, my balance is small, I know, but I'm not shaking because I'm not risking too much. Um, I'm actually targeting high, but I'm making sure my balance. It's just I have a credit attached to my balance, a credit of like 9 attached to my 46 pounds. So there is a lot to do, and we are actually waiting. I'm actually going to stay up all night just because of the U.S. election. Fantastic, 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 fantastic. Like, and you and I cannot really miss this opportunity. So I'm actually going to tell you guys a joke, right? It's a Forex joke. Now this is how the joke goes. Like, let's go this way. So once at a time, right? A Catholic priest. I'm not saying this to mock Catholic priest or the nuns. Okay, I'm not doing that. It's a joke. It's a Forex joke, right? Okay, so I think it's some 129 joke or something like that. So this this Catholic priest, right, was on his way to the synagogue, right, and along the line he met a nun on the roadside. So he decided to actually give her a lift. So on the journey, the Catholic nun intentionally crossed her leg over, and in the crossing her leg over, her thighs got exposed. And as much as that, the Catholic priest couldn't resist, and he ended up touching, his hands slipped in to touch her thighs. Now, the moment it happened, the Catholic nun said, "Father, remember Psalm 129." Then the father was like, "Oh, sorry, sorry, sorry." Then he took his hands off. Then for the second time, as he was changing the gear, it happened again, and then he slipped his hands onto the nun's thighs. And for another time, the nun said, "Father, remember Psalm 129." And then for the third time, it happened on the third time, and he said, "Father, remember Psalm 129." And this time around, Father said he should forgive me for this the flesh is weak and all those kind of things. And he said sorry to the nun. So they got to their destination. On getting to their destination, the nun actually got down out of the car and gave the Catholic priest like a good stare, like shocking kind of stare. So father actually ran straight to the church to look into the Bible and look up for Psalm 129. And then opening Psalm 129, I read that like go further, do more. You understand? And upon reading this he realized that he had missed an opportunity. So I'm not trying to say it to mock the Catholic priest or the nun or something. I'm only trying to put up a scenario in the forex market that sometimes some opportunities come. That is an immoral opportunity though. I'm not talking about that opportunity. I'm talking about finance opportunity. Sometimes you need to take up advantage of finance opportunities like this and make money. You understand? You need to take advantage of such opportunities. And it comes once in a lifetime. Like once in a lifetime. So you need to take advantage, and if if Trump wins, there's going to be a shift. There's going to be a, a turn. Gold is going to actually react after the election. In 2016, it happened right after Trump winning. Gold actually surged like 5% something. It actually gave 5% surge. And if Trump loses too, there's going to be complications, right? So it's like everything is actually leaned on Trump, right? As in what happens on Trump's side concludes in the final, right? So if Trump wins, uh, whatever happens, happens. And if Trump loses, whatever happens, happens. There are companies that are backing Trump. They're going to lose money if Trump loses. They're going to make a lot of money. Their finances and stocks is going to go up if Trump wins, right? But it's not going to be over a day period. It's going to be over time. You understand? The same way companies backing Kamala Harris is going to experience shake too if in case Kamala Harris wins, right? They actually gonna benefit if Kamala Harris loses, and vice versa. You get it? So we're actually looking. It's a tie. Like at the beginning, we were saying it was a tie, but if you kind of have a look, you can see there's not at the beginning. You can see there's no tie, and it's very normal. Sometimes it's very normal to see this. You understand? Like you see, there's victory here for Kamala Harris at Vermont. You see that Donald Trump had already taken two states, that is Indiana and Kentucky. And if you take a look at Indiana and Kentucky, you can see Trump is leading like 70.4%. That is very huge. That is very crazy. 61.3%. That is very crazy. The numbers are going high, extra. And you can see at this point too, Georgia, Trump is actually leading. Florida, Trump's own place. Like this is a place where Trump's own domain. Florida is actually leading, right? Trump is actually leading Florida by 51.6%. Anything can happen though. It's just a lead. Anything can happen, right? So we are yet to see what happens to the other states, and we shouldn't forget that swing states. Swing states. A lot of things happen within swing states, like crazy stuff happens, right? In swing states. So let's see, let's see, let's see what happens, right? Let's see. Um, at this moment, like I'm really really like crazy. You know, if I don't have a lot of money on my mobile money account. If I had a lot of money on my mobile money account, I would like deposit again and enter the market like multiple times. I'm gonna enter by like 20 times here, waiting for this boom, like this big boom. Yeah, yeah. I've measured from here to here is a big boom. This is very huge. So this is my first TP and this is my second TP. Right? I don't want to be greedy. I'm not greedy. I don't want to be actually greedy. I just want to take advantage of the market. You understand? Yes. And that is what a lot of people want. People want to make money. Yes, I also want to. Sorry, make money too. So let's see. Let's see who wins. I'm staying up all night. If you have questions, you can actually let me know. I'm actually gonna reply you. Yes, I'm literally gonna reply you via mail. Yes, via mail. You're not gonna get me on WhatsApp, so everything is gonna be via mail. So you can see Georgia just flipped. Have you seen that? Within the period, um, Donald Trump was leading in Georgia. All of a sudden, now Kamala Harris is leading like 55.2%. That is how crazy um, um, the the election, the U.S. election is like. All right, you can lead in most of the states, but since it's not done, you cannot actually conclude. Like Trump was at the beginning, Trump would be like leading like this, and all of a sudden things switch. So you can't guess. You get it. So we're just waiting to see what happens for Georgia and what happens for Florida too. Definitely, Trump will be leading much in Florida, but we can and you can see this is also amazing. Virginia, there's a lot of blacks in Virginia. I'm gonna tell you this. There's a lot of blacks in Virginia. And if there's a lot of blacks in Virginia, look at that. Trump is leading by 53%, and it can just flip up, right? Because the vote counted is very minimal. It can just flip, I guess. But what we are looking for is, you know, this, all right? We want to get involved and be buying good at this moment, right? That is our concern. You can't be asleep now because you need to open your eyes and watch. You get it. You get to watch it, feel good about it. You don't take advantage of it. You see, if you panic, you can't make advantage. You can't benefit. So you don't need to panic. You need to stay active. You need to stay vigilant. You need to feel it. Understand? So I'm actually sharing the links to the various groups that I have for them to join the live session because I'm actually gonna do a lot of analysis on other things, right? So I have BTC here, right? And I'm expecting, as I said, if I have a lot of money, I'm expecting some gigantic push from BTC upward and US 30 cash here. You can see probably at this moment there's a lot of chaos in the markets, in all the markets. Like the markets are moving at this period, and you see normally the market doesn't move massively during that period, but it would lean towards who will win after some time. You will see the market will start bending towards some people, right? I keep on refreshing because I just want to know what's happening. Is that yes, yeah. So it's getting red, more reds. Virginia is getting more red, but anything can happen. Uh, Georgia, Kamaris was leading Donald Trump in the moment by like 55%. Now things have switched, right? Things have really switched at this moment. It's decreasing, but we can't. So is it that Kamara is gonna take or Trump is gonna take something like that? We're just waiting. We're just waiting. So yeah. So the focus more is on gold and Euro USD too. Fantastic. Whatever happens, right? We shouldn't forget this. Ukraine also looking closely. The Ukrainians are actually looking closely. They're actually watching. Russians are actually watching closely, especially China. Trump had mentioned he going to put on some tariffs against China. The China trade war, and with China too, there's Taiwan. There are issues in relation to Taiwan. You know what I mean? The China Taiwan issue, okay, is there. So it's two things. You see that chooses to face the tariffs, or they take Taiwan, but it's uncertain. There's no way Trump. It's possible that Trump becoming president would even stop China from, taking over Taiwan, but we cannot conclude because there's we shouldn't be biased here. Okay, between two people. I don't know much about Kamala Harris. Okay, but I know much about Trump because he had been a president before. I've read a lot about him. Kamala Harris is a new person, but I see he's she's for abortion. Um, and yes, yes, that is what I know her for. And another thing I know her for is that she was also made in charge of the border, the U.S. border. But she being in charge of the U.S. border, there was a lot of chaotic thing that happened. Yes, and I know that. Well, she had actually promised cuts, tax cuts, and that one also was also promised by Trump also in some of the swing states. In fact, I know by this time they're actually heavy thinking about the swing states because whatever happens at the swing states, whoever wins the election. You understand? Yes, that is the amazing thing here, and we just looking closely. As I said, you see, just imagine this. Just in a moment ago, in Georgia, in a moment ago, Kamala Harris was leading. Now you see, it just turned. All right, it just turned, and it's crazy. Like it's really really crazy. And if you take a look at the Florida, the U.S. Senate, um, the Republican Party has actually taken Florida, and it's not obvious to me. Georgia, we can see the presidential race is a key race here. So um, you can take a look at this one, okay? The Associated Press, and we can actually have a look at it. Okay, so this is live from Google, and we are all watching closely. Like, okay, so here this is AP News, okay, and with AP News, all right, this is all concerned about the U.S. election. You can read more from here. Uh, the entire world is literally looking closely. Yes, so I'm literally recording directly from Ghana, and there's a lot. There's a lot. You cannot just watch the markets just move. You need to take advantage of the market. If you've not traded, okay, if you haven't traded, if you haven't traded yet, you don't have to worry because in the morning you can also trade because normally affects, and a lot of things happen. You can see here, New Hampshire. Trump is really leading heavily. That's crazy. That's really, really, really crazy. Trump is literally leading by 19 votes, um, electoral votes. Okay, and Kamala Harris is actually leading by the 3 electoral votes. And if Trump uses that gap, like full gap, to win, it will be very, very tragic. Um, um, did I say tragic? Damn, tragic. What did I just say? Oh God, forgive me, guys. I'm just a bit tired, but I don't want to sleep because I want to take advantage of the market. And so you can see from here, New Hampshire, Trump is actually leading by 61.1%. Kamala Harris is 37.9%. You know, as I said, this is just wow. South Carolina, that is crazy. Well, there are a lot of states here can all turn red, right? And this is a very important place because you know this California, and this California carries around like it's a swing state, and the election it carries about 40 plus. Is it 40 or 30 electoral votes? And whoever wins California is crazy. Like it's gonna be amazing. So let's look at the Senate, right? And while we're looking at the Senate, we're actually paying attention to our gold trade. Okay. If you've not entered the market yet, enter the market. If you don't have a broker, you can let me know via mail. You can send me via mail via profnet@gmail.com. You just send me mail via the phone, like profnet@gmail.com. Like, send me an email right now, all right, and I'll send you a link to a broker that will give you credit, right? I'm a partner. I have a partnership deal with them. I didn't feature them on my live video because they are unaware of it, and I'm just doing my video. But it's very beneficial at this moment because I'm using it to trade. Now you just send me a mail via profnet@gmail.com, and I'll send you a link to the broker. You register, and the moment you're done registering, they'll give you 100% bonus. 100% bonus meaning if you deposit like £50, you're gonna get another £50 attached to your £50, making £100 to trade. So that is it. And let's go back to what we're doing. So if you look at the world, we can see the U.S. Senate results. The GOP, right? The Republican Party is leading by 39 votes, and Democrats 29. Whoever takes 50 is the majority. You understand? So you can see includes others who caucus with the party. That's funny though. Bernie Sanders is actually leading the leading at Vermont against the Republican Gerard Malo or whatever. It's Gerard, yeah. So we can see here there's Indiana, as usual, Indiana, Virginia, and Florida. These states are like some kind of I don't know. So here there's not going to be any election. So there's no U.S. election here for the Senate. No Senate, no Senate, none. All right. Yeah, but here there's no results yet. All right. So actually going to wait till 3 a.m. I know by then I'll be tired, but I have some noodles. I'm going to cook it and wait. Understand? I'm going to wait. So let's fall back to the presidency and let's see what is happening. Yes, so Sakar, these states at least, and New Hampshire here, as usual. I've studied one thing that wherever the presidents, wherever the president takes, normally the Senate also is gonna take from there. So we've seen between Kamala Harris and Donald Trump. Do not be surprised by this, right? This is just a beginning number. Anything can happen. This can just flip, and this will just continue to. It depends. You see, it depends. The U.S. election is very, and it's amazing. It's amazing because a country like U.S. could have election and it will actually be shown on Google. I know Google is actually a U.S. company, like the whole world is actually watching closely, and I want to actually put this out there to my Africans brothers and sisters. Look at how the white man is actually making their thing progressive, their thing so big and mighty. Yet, whenever we see another African fellow growing big or making it, we try to suppress them. I'll be getting this year, I actually came across situations where people were actually on Ashantis because they didn't understand the fact that Ashantis are actually putting themselves out and trying to put out that they are capable of being, and there was a whole lot of ups and downs and stuff. People talking about 4 and a whole lot of things. Like, we should focus on building ourselves. If you're not gonna build yourself, allow others to build themselves, right? And we should all be progressive. We shouldn't fight, right? We should just vote. So Ghana will be having its democratic elections. I don't call it democratic, but I don't see any democracy about it. But yeah, so on December 7th, and we're gonna see. So at the moment, you see things just switched. Virginia, now Kamala Harris is leading again. So that is how the game goes like. So you cannot really predict the market at a certain point. Now I see all the markets like selling. I'm like in 9 8 kind of pound loss, and it's very normal. It's very normal because now things are becoming active. I'm getting a bit tired. So if you've not gotten into the trade yet, you can actually get into the trade yet. I'm already tired. Yes, I'm really tired. I can't recall for more than 30 minutes now. No, no. So you can literally start buying gold as much as you can at once. As I said, it is a 50-50 thing, right? I'm buying gold for a reason. Okay, I'm buying gold for a reason. Now, if it works, I make money. If it doesn't work, I lose the money. And I have no stop loss or anything. I don't go by that. That's my policy. You see that these are trades. You can see these plenty things, and I made a lot of profit. This is my gold trades. You see that? And I've made a lot of profit. And I've been buying gold for long, like So you should understand why I'm buying gold at this moment. Gold, I would prefer buying gold and selling. I wouldn't sell when gold is coming down this moment. I'll prefer buying. This huge transactions that I've been making, scalping, a lot of scalping. It's funny. So, brethren, so you can actually be watching the US. You see, there's a tie. That's crazy. Look, it just switched automatically. This is a black environment. I always say that Virginia is a black environment, and let's see what happens. All right, Kamala Harris is actually leading Donald Trump, and anything can happen. So you can actually come to Google and search for US election. Just search for that, and if you want to read more and learn more, you can come to AP News. But I'm actually going to end. As I said, I'm going to repeat to you. If you want to communicate with me concerning Forex, I'm not teaching Forex at the moment, though I'm teaching some people about. It's special, right? Special reason. The reason is that they wanted me to teach them. It's like two people. They just wanted to get involved, and then I decided to help them out. But I don't really have time to teach. I just give signals. So you want to enjoy signals, you can let me know. But aside that, if you want to get to use the broker that I use to trade, then just send me an email. I'll send you the brokerage link. Then you register. You can join my partnership. I have a partnership code, right? You join my partnership, and then you're gonna have ourselves in the same kind of domain. I'll see you. You see me. Then we flow together. You get a vibe. Yes, yes. I'm also open to questions, and I'm willing to answer your questions. I say profnerd@gmail.com. This is my email. I'm gonna type it here. Profnerd@gmail.com. So send me an email. Let's chat. All right. Don't send me a mail via WhatsApp. I'm not gonna. Sorry, don't chat me via WhatsApp. Unless I'm not gonna give my WhatsApp line out or anything out. Just my email. Let's chat. All right. It's gonna be instant. I'm gonna reply instantly. So, guys, I'm actually gonna end the session because I'm a bit tired. I'm a bit tired. Yes, and I need to go do have some noodles whilst I wake because I'm tired from talking. You understand? I'm not a fan of talking. I'm not a talkative person, so I'm really tired, and I've been working. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Take care, and God bless you.